Well, hello, friends. I'm talking to you today from the streets of Venice, Italy. And we're in a place that we've been before. Dr. Shanti and I do love to revisit some places and see new places. There are many different reasons that we travel for different forms of health, we could call it, different principles that we work in. And one of those reasons can be to clear up fantasies we have about a place, or perhaps nightmares we have about a place. My grandfather, Dr. Bob Hulsebus, many people know him as a great chiropractor, a leader, a healer. Many people don't know that he and my grandmother were very avid travelers around the world, and one of the things I'm certain of is that one reason they like to travel to Europe is my grandfather had fought in World War II, and while he wasn't ashamed of it, he didn't want to be known as a soldier, he wanted to be known as a healer. But one reason that I know for certain that he traveled was he wanted to revisit the places he had seen during the war in order to break the nightmare of that and see them as they really were when it wasn't bestirred by all this conflict, because he wanted to have this idea of beauty and humanity in the back of his head instead of living there with what had been there. And he wanted to share it with my grandmother, which was a lovely, lovely thing to do. And then there are other people that go to places because they have a great fantasy about them, and they go and they break that fantasy and they see that it's filled with real people, with real places, and people have dirty stuff, and people eat food, and people use bathrooms, and people go and enjoy. But when you go to a place and you experience the place and you experience the lovely panoply of people that can be in there, it's one of those great pieces of health. And it's not just travel, it's people watching, it's knowing you're part of this huge global community with this diverse population and customs and languages that you can go be a part of. And so one reason Dr. Shanti and I come and we revisit places we've been is we love to make great connections. We're chiropractors, we love to connect, we love to reconnect and have things in alignment and live in this communication. So we come and we learn language, we understand culture, and we end up making friends wherever we go. And coming back here to Venice and being able to revisit places we've been, we make great connections with new people. And to us, we're expanding a global family, which to us is one of those great bastions of hope and health in our lives that we like to go. And not everybody wants to do that, but it's one beautiful reason to travel and people watch and connect with other people, especially ones that are a little different, because in the end you'll find out that we're all the same. No matter what language we're speaking or what type of culture we're coming from, people are just out there being people, and that's one of the loveliest things I think we can do, especially when I talk about travel as a health concept. It's simply getting out of that area that we're stuck in all the time, seeing something from a different point of view, even if it's the next town, even if it's the next village, or if you go all the way halfway around the world and experience a different language, culture, and maybe some amazing food while you're at it, and make great friends, great connections, and stories to tell as we bring back home. Because in the end, great connection to humanity to me is great stories, and it's the stories we can create, and it's the stories we can bring back, and the stories we can share that we love to do. So when you get a moment, get out there, see a little bit more of the world, maybe learn 2 or 3 words in another language. And as Sir Terry Pratchett said, we don't travel in order to escape. We travel so that when we come back home, we get to see it with new eyes. And I'm paraphrasing there, but it's that whole breaking that perception we have, that mold we have of what's going on. It's getting out of what other people are telling us and experiencing the story of the world, the story of humanity, as much as you can. And that is one of the great chiropractic adjustments and health concepts that I can bring you. So this is Dr. Hulsebus, and I'll see you on the next time. Thank you.